Hey everyone, I'm RST instructor Chris Tyler. Have you ever asked yourself the question, why does a tour player always look like they're swinging the club so smoothly, yet they're able to generate a ton of club head speed and hit the ball for miles? Have you been working on things in your golf swing to kind of smooth things out and really never been able to get a lot of that effortless power that you see on TV? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you how to get your golf swing started off on the right foot by loading your body up the correct way. And I'm going to give you guys a really simple drill that's going to help you get better tempo and a more powerful loaded backswing. Okay guys, so the objective of today's video is to start to give you a good way to develop better tempo in your golf swing, which in turn you can start to use for more effortless power, and you can stop working so hard and get a lot more club head speed. I know I started the video off by saying, why is it that golf pros always look so smooth and they're able to generate speed to where they hit the ball over 300 yards? Well, the difference between them and what you do is that they prioritize their backswings around load and rotation, which in turn gets the golf swing started off on the right foot. We start to develop more width, which in turn we can use for lag on the downswing. We call up our big muscles, get those things loaded up that we can use for power. Now, one fact I want you to understand, in order to swing the golf club at 100 miles an hour, you have got to have 32 pounds of muscle available to you. 32 pounds, that's quite a bit, right? I don't have 32 pounds of muscle available to me in my shoulders and my arms. Where do I have 32 pounds of muscle available? Well, I've got it in my biggest surface area muscles, my lats, my glutes, my core. I want to get those muscles engaged first because that's going to help us start to develop that power. It's going to help us with our downswing sequence, and it's going to be less arms driven to where we feel like we have to work so hard. So that's the difference. Okay, and one of the things that I want you to understand is that if you've noticed that your golf swing goes really fast and you haven't turned your body at all, your arms and shoulders feel really loaded up, your hands are really close to your shoulders, then we need to shift your focus over to the more important parts of the golf swing, and that's going to be load and rotation. So to help you further understand what I'm talking about here, I want you to hold your arms out in front of you here. Okay, put your hands touching each other, your palms touching each other. We're going to use my sternum as kind of the center point here. And what I want you to do is I just want you to keep your sternum really quiet and just push your arm across your center and keep pushing. And what you're going to notice is that your right arm starts to break very quickly. Now, what does that translate to in the golf swing? Well, if you start to break your right arm really early, you're going to notice that your swing arc is very narrow. You're going to notice that your body hasn't turned a whole lot. So now number one, you haven't really established a lot of width, which if you watch golf on TV, you'd see that 99.99% of these guys all have an extreme amount of width in their takeaway. But it's also signaling to the body that the hands and the arms, the shoulders are becoming the primary power source. And it's getting your shoulders really loaded up, and in turn, they're going to start to fire, which when they fire very early, you're going to start to throw the club away. So now, to focus yourself on how important rotation and load are, put your hands back out in front of you here. I want you to try this out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get our sternum to rotate at the same rate as our thumbs. So you see how my thumbs are up in the air here? I'm just going to do this several times over. And what you're going to notice, if I go down into golf posture here, and I just rotate my chest at the same rate, or my sternum at the same rate as my hands, both my arms stay very straight and very relaxed. This is in turn allowing the golf club to move, and it's establishing more width. You'll also start to feel your core engage. You won't feel tightness in the shoulders and the arms. You'll feel nice and relaxed up there. But if you do several reps of this, you'll notice that, oh man, I feel these muscles starting to engage again. I didn't even know I had these, but I can start to feel my body really using those. And that's really critical for you in effortless power. You can actually try this drill when you start to put a club back in your hand. You want to try to keep your sternum rotating at the same rate as your club head. So the goal is that this club is going to be moving, the club head is going to be moving at the same rate as my sternum throughout the entire backswing. This is going to help promote more rotation in your golf swing. It's going to help, as long as you're shifting your weight, you're going to have more width, which in turn, now if you've got a lot of width at the top of your swing, you can translate that into more lag in your downswing. So try it out. Get the golf club, start without a club first, but the goal is to get this club head rotating at the same rate as your sternum all the way through the backswing, and now you'll have a much more loaded backswing just like the guys you see on TV. Okay guys, so now that you've seen this video on how to develop better tempo and the importance of load and rotation in your golf swing, I want you guys to check out a really important premium video that we have on our website. It's called Load the Right Glute, Shorten Swing, Start Transition. It's a fantastic video that's going to help you kind of tie all this together, get your golf swing really driven by your lower half so you can have a lot more effortless power and a ton of speed at impact. And remember, if you like this video, go ahead and click that thumbs up button below. And if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to post those up. If you want to see this video now, go ahead and click the link in the description below, or you can click this annotation down here. And and it'll take you right on over and you can see this video in its entirety and you'll be well on your way to playing some of your best golf.